I'm making this short and sweet because my camera won't allow it. Here's Kx inside the moon back over there. That thing fucking fucks up signals. It does. It ultrasonic sound, fucking cleaner or whatever. All my nuts and bolts and bullshit. Fucking bench grinder, a little shelf, my badass bike. Air compressor, 42-inch fan, it's huge. Here's my Beamer, the thing's badass. Fucking sweet to the bone. Some fucking everything. Fully auto, electric, every fucking thing. I need a fucking light on this, but whatever. Auto tint, fucking whatever. It's like a fabric. They come up automatically. Smash windshield. New light and all parts for the Kx. I'm doing this quick. Whatever. There's a new hood. Headlights are fucking beyond. They're $5,000 for 2 headlights. There you go. $25 a piece. $2,500 a piece. I got that for like 6 something. And them big ass fucking speakers, dude. They go to the ceiling. And they are fucking concert loud in here. It's beyond loud. I have the loudest, probably the loudest system in P-Bird. For any man cave, there's the stereo. This laptop's nice, one Tracy gave me. My sister only used it for Spotify. You know, goes in, whatever. These from the 80s. My brother-in-law Rich gave me the cassette deck and the receiver and the amp I got. That works. It's not hooked up yet. There's the other ones. These are like 42 inches high or whatever. There's big, tall motherfucker, 15-inch fucking PV Black Widows, stage speakers, concert speakers, and these are Gem Sound. They got dual 15s also with the horn. They're fucking full range. They are fucking loud. They're like DJ speakers. These are concert speakers. Like one toolbox, got another big one, snap-on one at work. That's the Blue Point one. That's snap-on, Blue Point, whatever. My homemade workbenches, they work better than buying the fucking whatever one. Just want to put the sheet of, you know, steel on top of this one and that one, so you have a rigid surface to bang on, you know, without it vibrating. And that's my other laptop that I play videos on, which go to my TV so I can watch videos, movies, whatever. You know, and then my Beamer front end parts up here. When springtime, when it warms up, I'm gonna put the battery in it, which I gotta get some special battery. It's like $300 or something crazy. I could tear the front end apart and put the new parts in. It ain't that bad, because on a Beamer, every single thing unbolts on these things. Everything except the shell of the car. The doors, hood, trunk, fucking unibody, everything comes off. Everything unbolts. Ain't nothing welded like a regular fucking car. Everything unbolts. Everything. This whole fucking, where the strip is, weather stripping, that all comes off and exposes all into there, so you can get to the back of the heads if you gotta do the fucking, you know, these motors are known for like a valve guide seals leaking. Well, you bring the Beamer, it's like $5,000 for them to do it, but you could do it in like, I don't know, within 20 hours, I think they say. 20 hours, do it by yourself. Tear that whole thing out, top of the motor off, valve covers off, shit out of the way. Get the tool to put air into the cylinder, and then the tool to pop the springs off with the keepers and shit, and then you slide the seal on, put the spring back on, take the air out of that cylinder, go to the next cylinder. It just takes forever to do them, that's all, because it's crammed in there. You take your time. You know, I need a bumper yet. It's one flaw is there, and then where it seams together, you know, with the trim, it's all separated a bit, unless I use heat guns to warm it up to bring it back, and then whatever, temporarily, because that bumper covers $1,000, and it's rubber or whatever it is, $1,000 for that. This fender's got crinkles in it. My buddy says he's a body man. He said he might be able to fix it, you know, whatever. It's aluminum fender, of course. The whole front end's aluminum, everything except the bumper cover. That I got some fucking, instead of the clear white side marker lights, fuck them things. I got the smoked ones. I'm carbon fibering the fucking hood vinyl. I bought a roll of the vinyl, but ends up this hood's 5 foot 5 inches wide, and the sheet I got's 5 feet wide by 5 feet. So 5 by 5, it was like $40 for that fucking roll. Whatever, I'll use it on something. You know what I mean? And I got what is that, the vinyl for, yeah, this vinyl for the headlights. I'm tinting the headlights real light, but it's going to tint and it's going to protect them so they don't fucking orange out and crack. It's this shit, this is chrome, obviously. It's that light of a tint, you know what I mean, on the chrome anyway, you know. And it's not on good, I just set it on there. You know, and it's cold as balls because it's freezing in here. I got to use heat guns right now for my heat because I gave away my kerosene heaters a couple years ago. And I ain't buying propane for my little mini fucking heater thing. And turbine heater, fucking 150,000 BTU. Well, I got a little one. It's like 50,000. It runs on propane though instead of diesel or kerosene. And it sucks a whole bottle down, and you know, 2 days, so I'm gonna fuck that. It's a waste of money. It works, but I gotta insulate the doors because it gets cold as shit pretty quick. Once you heat this place up with that or kerosene heaters or whatever, you turn them off for a while. Within an hour, it's cold again. I gotta insulate that shit. Use some caulking, seal up some of it around the wood frame shit that they didn't do. Anyhow, now I got another Kicker Solar Bear box back here. You guys fucking think I'm nuts. Look at this one. That box is like fucking heavy as shit. It's like 100 pounds almost. And they're the, I don't know, 12s or 14. Well, I don't know what the fuck they are, but they're $300 a speaker. I looked them up, and it's brand new case. The speakers are, you know, used in a new case. And there's one little thing in the fucking, you know, the rubber edge, and it's rubber, ain't no fucking paper and shit, but that's alright. And these are my big ass fucking tents, dude. These are 10 by 20 feet, 12 person like cabin tents or whatever. I got mine, which is I think the one with the zipper point. I got that for like almost 300, and Laura got hers, which hers is nicer. It's a quick pop up. On sale for like 150 or something like that. Yeah, lucky. And then on there is my big ass parts wash that everything's sitting on, dude. It's a heated one. I might sell that. You can't see the control box. It's heated. I don't know if it vibrates or anything, but it's a heated one, and it's got the pump that flows obviously. And the empty space here was an air compressor I sold last week, which I gained like 3 square feet. Whatever. Yeah, my stools and shit. Yeah, man, it's what I do. It's what I do, man. It's my tools, my garage. It's a little cold in here. There's Jeep lights if anybody needs any. For like a 97, 98, 96 Jeep. Fucking $5 a piece. I don't give a fuck. No bulbs, just the fucking plastic housing. They're not too bad though. They're a little yellowed, but not that bad. Easy polish out. And I got a manual for Jeep. If anyone's interested, $10. Don't ever buy a Jeep. I do not recommend any Jeep. The newer ones maybe better, but I know the old ones, the CJ7s and all that crap, they're alright, but these early Jeeps, 90s and all that crap, don't buy them because they are garbage. The transmissions and rear shit the bed. And it's like, my wife had one. Paid $2,500. Within a year I had to put a tranny in it. Within 2 months that second tranny blew out, so he traded it in, gave it, you know, to a guy who bought a minivan, the Honda minivan for he wanted 15, we got it for 13, for 12. He gave us $300 off for a Jeep, which I didn't give a fuck. Big waste of money. It was not even a year, $2,500 plus the tranny, so it's like, and my time, I don't know, like $3,000 out the door. New cheap had brand new tires, new shocks, new exhaust. Yeah. And this is the swing arm I redid for the Kx80. This was atrocious. It was black and destroyed. Now it's mint. That is a what is it? A polyurethane or whatever. What the fuck is it? Paint, whatever the fuck. I don't know what the fuck it is. It's factory fucking paint. It's just not baked on the wheel. This thing's like brand new now, like that. Fucking mint, dude. The orange, that's comes fucking white probably, and they orange out, and that's how they are. Well, yeah, mint. And then 10 hours on the motor, just on the cases, cleaning them. Sandpaper, Scotch Brights. And I still got fucking forever to do this one. Didn't even do this. See how it's discolored? It's not paint, it's just discolored, you know, dots, oxidation, whatever. Some dirt and shit yet. I didn't even clean them or anything. Oh, yeah. Get them. Yeah. Fucking, yeah, got oil on and shit, but whatever. They'll clean since they're already polished, but not polished, but you know, they're fucking nice though. Rear caliper thing is fucking fucked up, ugly. That's all. You know, I'm gonna paint this, not the bolts or nothing, or the pins, but you know, the bracket, just make it look good. See how this was? It was nasty. You know, black, worn off paint, and blah blah blah. That's similar to what that was. It took forever. Look at it. Let's see different patterns in it. I've still got to go over it a little more, final touches. Do that and then fucking boom. That's all clean, but I'm going to polish the gears. This way, you know, they just become a little more slippery. Because, you know, I got new clutch plates for it. New brakes, new fucking seals, gaskets, ring, you know, fucking all kinds of goodies. New shifter, new all kinds of shit for this old cat. Laptop, my TV, little bench press. I had that for fucking ever too. No, whatever else, man. No fucking. It's just what I do. I hang out and hear jam tunes. Turn the shit. I pause it. And my fridge, mini fridge. I'm getting another mini fridge this weekend off my sister Kelly. Got beer in there and fucking water for when I run out of beer, whatever. I have something to drink. And then my neighbor left his beer here. It's a tall boy with some cheap ass piece of shit beer. Nasty. I think it's, I don't even know what it is. It's a black can, I think. Let's see. I don't know. Heard my gate. Is that him? Oh, whatever. Let's see what it is. Oh, he left it here purposely so he can come over. What is it? Yeah, it's a Guinness pounder. I used to get some 5.5%. Yeah. Fuck it. Put his beer in there. And I got the bearings for the crank right in there for that Kx motor. And the crank's in there wrapped up. So when you go to install everything, it's easy. The bearings just drop in. The crank will be solid frozen, you know, and when you go to put the cases together, everything just goes together. No fighting, no beating, no nothing, because you don't want to beat on any bearing or machined areas. But that's it, man. I got fucking my concert right here, literally. Literally, I ain't got to go to no concert. I just put on a song or come here and put on YouTube or whatever, Spotify, YouTube. I just got to. What is it called? Remote, whatever the hell you can do it. Fucking go from there to that one with the sound into the stereo, and as that's playing, like muted, it's fucking jamming out the sound for it. So whatever, and that's a almost $400 fucking set. This set here fucking save anybody's tail. This is all socketed 1/4 inch and 3/8 drive. Torx bits, Allen, shorts and longs. Up to, I think, 1/2 inch. And like a fucking 65 Torx or something. Huge. It's like equivalent to like a 1/2 inch, like bigger than my pinky. Whatever, somewhere in there, but it's a 1/2 inch fucking. But it's a whole set, teeny ones all the way to big ones, miscellaneous, long and shorts. That is a necessity when you're working on a BMW. They're all Torx. I haven't seen no Allen heads, just regular metric bolts and Torx. That's all. There's fucking 5/16, well, 8 mils, but everything's Torx. Everything. Maybe a lot of other things Torx and just metric, whatever. But the $6,000 rims, they were new when he said he bought these years ago for the 07. They got an 08 or whatever. They were 10 grand for the rims. 4 rims. 4 rims. I looked them up when I got it. They were almost $1,500 a piece, and that was last year. Brand new, so that's $6,000 if you want these rims. And the back ones are like 4-inch offset, 3.5, 4-inch offset or something like that, and the fronts are like 2-inch offset. You know, with your finger to the edge of the rim. You can't see shit. You need this crap. Yeah, they're what is it all about? The chrome's flaking off them, so I'm gonna get a quote price on how much to do that. Or see, a little long, a little wider than my knuckle, so it's over 2 inches, 2.5 inches. So they're probably like 3.5. or some of the rear ones. Yeah, and the rotors, I'm getting all new rotors. The true drilled rotors, not the fake ass fucking Chinese ones. 'Cause these ones, ooh, look at them, they're pitted. Little pitted. They're old because this thing was sitting for a while because of the old accident. Because everything, he got prices like over $10,000 to fix it. So he's like, fuck this. So, and I'm getting a lowering it down 1.5 inches in the front, which will bring it roughly, I don't know, fucking my fingers split. It's like 3-ish, I don't know, 3-ish inches, so you know, whatever, say 3 inches my finger, so half my finger. Drop down, and the rear is like 1.3 inch drop, so it levels it out. So. But it's gonna be fucking really nice. I got smoked out side plate or side things, whatever. It's a stand that goes on the wheel, so you can, like on my truck, so you can step on the stand and work on the fucking underneath your hood. But yeah, that's it. And you know, it's a YZ, and then the YZ front rim I bought because the front one on it's silver. I wanted the factory gold. Then I got fucking Kx rims over there, brand new fucking rear tire. That's just front tire, nice used one for this. When I get a dude to swap the rim shit. You know, whatever in my fucking years, some parts for the Kx. But yeah, that's what I do. Alright. That's what I always wanted to do. That's what I do. I hang out in here, cold or not, whatever. Wear multiple layers. But that Kx can be so nice when it's done. Only thing I don't like, which I should get, he's got these cheap ass Chinese bars. They're brand new, but they're gold, and they look so ugly because it's like a fake, such a fake looking gold. Looks like gold tin foil, you know, aluminum foil. It's just horrendous. Not even like gold anodizing, but it's just like gold over chrome. It's just ridiculous. Yep, it's just ugly. It just stands out because ain't nothing on this bike gold. This bike new is fucking green with a blue seat with white stickers on the side panels, which these don't have them, so they're green at whatever. But yeah, let's go green and blue with gold ugly bars. Excuse me, not. And this one, I got a seat cover, fucking nice brand new one. Had to buy that shock because they had a short ass shock in there because the guy must have been short or fucked the other original shock up, and the only shock he had was 3 inches shorter, so the bike sat down like a fucking, in the rear like some chopper. Meaning like the front end was just pointing to the sky, you know. It's just so stupid. So I was like, yeah, it runs, and you know, coasting down the hill, and then he popped it into gear, and it just because the fucking crank connecting rod was fucking, bearing was fucking fucked. So he tried pulling the fast one. Yeah. That's it. There's my 07. The thing's fucking nice as shit. You know, just got a little dented fender. Got to put the rest of the front end parts in there. That way it straightens out. Because this bracket right here, which the headlight bucket, is fucking bent down inside, down here in the front part, and you cannot straighten it out. You know, it's aluminum, but it's just, it's a pain in the ass because, you know, the way that they have it, and it's you know, spot welded or riveted together and stuff, you know, it's just, you can't get the correct bends in it no more, so fuck it. Yeah, I don't know, they're like riveted, like rivets. Not tack welds because it's aluminum. It's just like fucking really tight flat rivets. Whatever, however the Germans do it. Yeah. Already put a new alternator in it. That was, you know, kind of fun. Never did it, but it took me like an hour and something. Wasn't too bad. It's just, we got the other one out. It's just getting the other one up in there because, you know, alternator's like a fucking chunk of metal, and then you're trying to hold it up in the air to find its spot and to get the bolt started and all that other shit. And this radiator hose, it's a spaghetti motherfucker. Where is it? There, this one. Underneath, this the radiator hose. It branches off, and it's got mad hoses attached to it, you know. That hose is $200 and some fucking dollars. So if that pops, that's your AC lines and shit, but whatever. Heater hoses. And them boxes right there, the overflow boxes, something weird about them. They end up going bad for some reason and pulling codes and shit or some shit for overflow. I don't know. Germans, they're engineering. These power steerings right there. Wow. And it has no fan on the motor. It has just dual fucking fans, I think, on the fucking radiator. You know, it's not, I mean, this whole front end you can have off. The whole fucking, the bumper, and the aluminum bumper underneath I had to replace too. I got that. Harry's. And that was like, I don't even know, 30 bucks, 20 bucks, 30 bucks. With the sensors on it, I didn't even take them off. And the one sensor for the headlights, because they got the eyeballs, the Xeon whatever, and they adjust to the road. You go downhill, they point up, so it shines on, you know, in front of you instead of down and, you know, directly in front of you. You can't see shit. When you go uphill, they go down, so you can see instead of looking into the sky, and you can't see the road in front of you. Well, the sensor is just a piece of plastic, probably 2 inch by 1/2 inch, with a plug on it. It looks just like a plastic little rectangular piece of plastic with a plug on there. That little fucking sensor is $700 fucking dollars. And I got it on, I left it on there. They didn't give a fuck. $20, $30 for that and some and well, I think that was my first chip. I got the aluminum bumper support, whatever the hell you call it, the aluminum piece. The hood. Got the bumper thing, the hood, and something else. No front, no other radiator support shit or nothing. It was like 80 bucks, and then the second time I went, I got all the front end shit, all that up there, and some other shit. Oh, and a couple rain automatic, whatever, they come out, open the little door, and squirt the lights in the winter time or whatever, I don't know. They spray the water, wipe fluid on your lights. And they got all that for fucking, I don't even know, man. Both times I didn't break no $100 bill, I'll tell you that. And all that shit and the other shit I got, the headlight is probably like $6,000 worth of parts if I had to go through Beamer. The headlight $2,500, the sensor $700, the mirror, I don't even know how much that thing is new. I know I paid $400 and something for it. Just the light, yeah, that one headlight and the fucking mirror is over $1,000 I paid. So when I fix some of my shit and sell it and make money, now I have really nothing, and this I'm not selling. That's the guy already paid me for this pretty much in advance. He just kept throwing money at me. We'll take this much. I don't know, dude. I have no idea. I have no fucking clue, bro, because it's an 89 and they don't make nothing for it except for like clutch plates and brake levers and dust boots and fork seals and crank seals. You don't make engine parts no more. No swing arm part, no gas tank, no fenders, none of that shit. But the rear fenders you can get because they'll fit multiple years. The rear fender, forget it. It's squiggly, it's different. It's an 89, and they say an 87 one's almost the same, but I don't know. It could. But a used fucking fender for this dirt bikes, used shit like this front fender. It's an original YZ or RM old fender from the 80s. It was taken care of at one point because it's barely oxidized, you know what I mean? It has just this little bit on there, a little layer, which is easy. And the rear's still shiny, just dirty and a little scuffed. But that right there, I could take that off, put it on fucking eBay and sell for 70 bucks. Or more. Yep. The rear fender for this little guy is like fucking 50, 60 bucks. Just the old used fender that's scratched up and cracked, just in better shape or whatever. And I'm not buying. I'm waiting until spring to buy any other things for this because of this. I want to see where this inflation shit goes, because everybody's throwing shit in the air. Used car prices are up through the roof, fucking everything, man. And all this shit, man, I got this bike for pretty much nothing. It was complete, just the motor's fucked up and had a shorter shock on it. The rear brakes, someone jerry-rigged. Look at that, cables and shit. What the fuck is that, dude? I got the wire from hanging. I hung it on the frame so it wasn't laying on the ground. But look at it. What the fuck is that, dude? That don't go in there. None of that does. That cable don't. Then this fucking whatever adjusts the fucking thing. This fucking thing don't go there at all. Period. At all. It's a rod, a metal rod. I could probably make a metal rod. Actually, I think this was a cable, but I don't know. Maybe it's a cable off something else. I don't think so. I think it's a metal rod. It comes straight through and it's threaded. Comes straight through. It's threaded, and with a wing nut you can adjust the brakes. And they crushed it down low. They put a bolt in there and crushed it down. And I got overspray on it. I don't care because this thing's going chrome. I'm going polished with this, and then I might leave it, polish that. I think it's magnesium too, but I'm gonna polish it, clean it, polish it, make it shiny. And the rear rim's got black hubs. I think the chrome with the black will look pretty cool. And that sprocket on the other side will be chrome, and maybe I'll, I don't know, because next year or early spring, after spring, I'm gonna order beginning of the season, I'm gonna order up my welder We want to get the top of the line snap-on welder, not top of the line, but the nice one where I can TIG and MIG with it. You know, get that. That's like, I don't know, $3 grand. Was 28, I think. Sometime during the summer when I asked them and shit. I got a catalog at work, but yeah, this thing looks really bad, but it ain't too bad. It's just, you know, what makes bikes ugly is the paint. You know, paint, scratches, grease, and shit like that. You know, see, here's the white. I just bombed it red just to see what the red would look like. I like it. I don't know, that shock looks like it's original, but I don't know. I think somebody painted it again at one time. It just don't look, the paint don't look right. That's all. I got that. I don't even know what I paid for that shock. $100 if that. Under $100 shipped. And then they have a, where is it? Yeah. I don't know why I'm making this fucking video. I was supposed to make a short video to send to my friend, but there was a cable that came out of the shock that went down to the rear brake, you know, to the brake cable. Yeah, I think attached here or something. I don't know, wherever it attached to. That goes in when you hit the brakes, pulls, boop, boop, and opens the valve for whatever. Cornering. I have no fucking idea. When you're hitting your rear brakes, that's the only thing I can think of. It fucking helps sag into a corner and springs you out of it. I have no idea. Maybe to sag in the rear brakes into a corner. Let's zoop in and grab, keep traction. I don't know, but I eliminated it the right way. I didn't cut it. It was already cut. It was broke. It was just sticking out. So you take the screw off and undo the little thing inside, boom, and then you put the screw back on. See, it ain't too bad. So it's shock's been done, pro circuit, and then the front ones are were done by Race Tech. So they're Race Tech. So I'm hoping. I don't know if they're blown. I don't even remember. They probably are. Maybe not. I don't see excess oil anywhere. They could be. I didn't even try pushing on them or nothing. Just put it in my truck, put it in the garage. But it'd be sweet if they have gold valves in them. Man, that'd fucking be badass, dude. Because then I just put the seals and dust seals in it. The new bushings and some new oil and clean the fuck out of all the wear of aluminum. It's like mud in the bottom of these older in the forks because the bushings slide up and down against the tube on the inside, the aluminum tube, and over time, you know, the little bit of wear, and even though it's slipping on there nicely because the bushings are coated with a nylon or something, really slippery shit, tough. But you know, they wear down, but it just wears the aluminum microscopically, and at the bottom of them, shit settles and it's mud, and you got to clean it all the fuck out. And it will take you a whole shit ton of fucking carb cleaning. I have a long rod somewhere that's like 3 feet long. I notched the in the middle of it out to where it's like a V, you know what I mean? Then I stick a rag, you know, in between, at the beginning of the rag, in between the slot, and I put a little tape, and then I wrap the rag around until however thick I want it, you know what I mean, ball it up, and if I have to, I'll get another rag until it's on there, and then I'll fucking zip tie it or whatever, top and the bottom, to where it's, you know, skinny, and then in the middle's poofy, to where you can in and out and clean the shit out of it, and then push it to the bottom and turn, free the mud, get the mud loose with the whatever cleaner you're using. That's an old computer tower. I'm just keeping it around right now for some scrap because I needed a piece of thin metal And computer towers, they're built out of a decent fucking thin metal, man. You know, it ain't like the Chinese shit, it seems, you know. But it's Chinese. Of course they are, but it's, you know, just a thicker metal. And then to have this perforated, which is cool. You know what I mean? That'd be so... Just cool pieces of metal to have around. I got like 3 other towers, but 2 other towers that are gutted. What is that, a Windows XP? That shit's fucking worn out. But yeah, just keep this for the metal. I don't know why, but for the metal. This was my sister's computer, and it was a multimedia tower back then. It had a TV tuner card in it and shit or whatever. It was pretty cool. It wasn't fast. What did it have in it? Like a... I think the beginning of, like, I don't even remember. What the fuck was in it? It wasn't too slow. It was like a 3, I don't know, 3 gigahertz. Old school, older, you know, older but goody one, whatever. I had it, what did I have in it? 8 gigs, or 4 or 8 gigs of memory in it. No, 4 gigs. 2 sticks, 2 gigs each. Well, anyhow. And then it's a mixer. Fender mixer. Thing's pretty fucking big, dude, and it is heavy. Thing's like probably like 60, 70 pounds. It's fucking heavy. That's the old Kx motor, broken shit. Anyhow, I'm getting off here, deleting this video, and redoing it.